The first case of the 2019-20 coronavirus pandemic in India was reported on the 30th of January 2020, originating from China. As of the 4th of April 2020, the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare have confirmed a total of 2,902 cases, 184 recoveries, including 1 migration, and 68 deaths in the country. Experts suggest the number of infections could be a substantial underestimate, as India's testing rates are among the lowest in the world. The infection rate of COVID-19 in India is reported to be 1.7, significantly lower than in the worst affected countries. The outbreak has been declared an epidemic in more than a dozen states and union territories, where provisions of the Epidemic Diseases Act 1897 have been invoked, and educational institutions and many commercial establishments have been shut down. India has suspended all tourist visas, as a majority of the confirmed cases were linked to other countries. On the 22nd of March 2020, India observed a 14-hour voluntary public curfew at the instance of the Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The government followed it up with lockdowns in 75 districts where COVID cases had occurred, as well as all major cities. Further, on the 24th of March, the Prime Minister ordered a nationwide lockdown for 21 days, affecting the entire 1.3 billion population of India. The World Health Organization Chief Executive Director of Health Emergencies Program Michael Ryan said that India had a tremendous capacity to deal with the coronavirus outbreak as the second most populous country, will have enormous impact on the world's ability to deal with it. Other commentators worried about the economic devastation caused by the lockdown, which has huge effects on informal workers, micro and small enterprises, farmers and the self-employed, who are left with no livelihood in the absence of transportation and access to markets. Timeline. On January 30th, India reported its first case of COVID-19 in Kerala, which rose to 3 cases by February 3rd. All were students who had returned from Wuhan, China. The transmission escalated in the month of March, after several cases were reported all over the country, most of which were linked to people with a travel history to affected countries. On the 12th of March, a 76-year-old man who had returned from Saudi Arabia became the first victim of the virus in the country. Confirmed cases crossed 100 on the 15th of March, 1,000 on the 28th of March and 2,000 on the 2nd of April and 3,000 on the 3rd of April. The death toll crossed 50 on the 1st of April. On March 7, Baldev Singh arrived from Italy and would later tested positive for COVID-19. He was later called a super spreader, after 27 COVID-19 cases were traced back to him. On March 10 to 12, Singh attended the festival of Hola Mohalla in Anandpur Sahib, which normally attracts 10,000 people per day. As a result, 40,000 people in 20 villages in Punjab were quarantined from March 1 to 15. A Tablighi Jamaat religious congregation that was held at the Nizamuddin Markaz Mosque in Delhi emerged as a new virus hotspot after numerous